Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we're gonna talk about something I never thought we would be able to talk about on this channel, and that is Baby Pac-Man. I finally got one. Special thanks to David Sullivan down in Tucson, who hooked me up with this. We worked a great deal out. If you wanted to learn more about David and his collection, definitely go and watch Chasing Nostalgia episode 2. We go to his warehouse and we check out all his awesome games. But this episode is all about Baby Pac-Man, so let's get into this. So this particular Baby Pac-Man I got from David. It needs a little bit of work, but it is a working Baby Pac-Man machine. There's a little bit of mystery around Baby Pac-Man. Like, the Pac-Man game portion seems a little bit more difficult than people remember. The AI of the ghost seems almost relentlessly difficult. And we're gonna talk a little bit about why that is, but we're also gonna talk about how you even play this game. Because initially I didn't really fully understand it. So we're gonna go into how you play it, a little bit about it, and then we'll wrap things up. Okay, so when you first start with Baby Pac-Man, when you first play it and press player 1, you're gonna be dealing with the top half of the playfield. So this is like your traditional Pac-Man game, right? You're gonna eat pellets, but you're gonna notice there are no power pellets. In order to get to those power pellets, you have to go down one of those tunnels to the bottom. That brings you to the pinball portion. And you can even see on the bezel, it says escape to earn energizers. Now, you can notice the ghosts are super relentless, but I'm gonna go into the tunnel so I can maybe get myself a power pellet and help my gameplay, but I'm trying to escape these guys and I'm probably gonna, oh, all right, I died. So we're gonna go straight to the tunnel, and that's actually a good strategy because you wanna gain power pellets to make it easier to get to the next level and gain extra points. So we're gonna go down the tunnel, which will enable the pinball portion of the game. So the objectives here are simple. See those drop targets? You're gonna wanna hit those drop targets to spell Pac-Man. When you spell Pac-Man, that'll give you a power pellet. Oop, the ball got stuck. That wasn't good. Okay, what we're gonna do though is I'm gonna actually cheat to show you how to play. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull the control panel down, I'm gonna take the glass out, and we're actually gonna show you how to score and play Baby Pac-Man. So we're gonna take that off. I'm gonna go down the tunnel, which you can't see, so we can get to the pinball portion. Okay, so here's our ball right here. If we hit this target, P-A, C, M, A, N, hit it one more time. Now I have a power pellet. So if you scroll up here on the screen, you'll see I now have one power pellet. You can see that right there. And that's because I scored on this portion of the playfield. Now, if I spell Pac-Man again on this location here, the same thing is gonna happen. Power pellet. There it is. So now, when I go back into the game, I now have the ability to, obviously be a lot better at it than I am right now. Now you can do certain things to get back into the game. You can also hit the ball into this target, and it brings you back into the pinball portion of the game. But as you can see, I've got power pellets now, so it's gonna make it a lot easier for me. So your strategy really is to go to the pinball portion of the game first. That's gonna give you your best option. Now, because I hit that target that you just saw, it's still keeping one of the tunnels open for me, so I can go back into the pinball portion of the game. There we go, so now I'm back into the pinball. It's gonna go down the Pac-Man escalator, and it's gonna give me my ball back.
Okay, so what makes Baby Pac-Man so unique? Well, one of the interesting things in the original Pac-Man, the ghosts had distinctive movements and patterns. So you could kind of learn those, and it would give the player a little bit more of a fair chance. In Baby Pac-Man, the ghosts are completely random, and it feels like the AI is just completely relentless, which makes the actual game really difficult to play. Now, the pinball portion is really important to you because there's no power pellets, aka energizers, so you really have to get good at the pinball portion to really have a fair chance of doing well in the game. Something else that's going to be key to focus on is the ramps on the side. You need to spell the word tunnel, and every time you spell the word tunnel, your tunnel speed goes up by 1. So this is important because, like I said, the maze portion of the game is really difficult, so you need every advantage you can. So now you'll see that Baby Pac-Man can speed through these tunnels super fast to get away from an opponent, and sometimes you're not so lucky.
Okay, let's switch gears to the hardware for a second. So you thought playing a Baby Pac was difficult. Well, wait till you see the hardware that runs Baby Pac. There's a reason why collectors say, steer clear of Baby Pac. It's one of the hardest games to keep running. Well, let me show you why. So it consists of 3 boards when you open up the door. There's the MPU board, which controls the pinball piece of the game. And then there's the driver lamp board, which controls the lights and the solenoids for the pinball portion. So these 2 are really important. But then there's a board called the Vidiot board. Sounds like idiot, but it's really Vidiot. And the Vidiot and the MPU need to talk together. And I guess for the majority of the issues, they pretty much lie in the communication between the MPU and the Vidiot. Now, there's a known issue with the MPU board where there's a battery that leaks acid. I have the original one. Well, thankfully, Alltech Systems actually created a board that you can replace your MPU board with, and it actually works with a bunch of different Bally machines. So I'm gonna end up doing that. Now, my buddy Jeff Arcade Hollywood actually did a video on this, so I'm gonna use his video as a guide, so thank you, Jeff, for actually making that video. So that board right there that you see gets replaced with this board. So apparently it's pretty simple. It comes with a manual, and in the manual it has the settings for the different games it supports. So for instance, it supports Stern pinball machines like Big Bomb, Galaxy, Iron Maiden. It supports Bally machines like Sexy Girl, woo, Playboy, ooh, Hot Doggin'. So it supports a bunch of stuff. So there's a manual in here. I'm gonna go through this, but the reason why I'm gonna replace this is because I don't want this battery acid to leak on the Vidiot, and then the Vidiot becomes an idiot, and then the thing doesn't work. So there's a lot going on here, and I probably bit off a little bit more than I can chew, because honestly, I'm not a pinball guy. Maybe if you're a pinball guy, you look at this and you're like, oh yeah, it's the Vidiot, and it's the MPU. I know all about this. Oh, the driver lamp board, I'm best friends with that thing for a long time. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm learning again. I'm not afraid to dive in, although this is a little bit daunting and I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but we're gonna figure it out. So we're gonna save this board for a different video, but the reason why I'm gonna install this is because I want this thing to last. This is gonna be a permanent fixture in the collection. I want it to last, and in order to do so, I'm gonna replace this board. So yeah, so that's a little bit about the physical aspects of it. Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Something I didn't mention is there's this pinball stuck sort of in this half circle here. It's stuck, but it's permanently there. It's an easy way to get power pellets, actually. I think it's limited to 2, but if you want to gain a quick competitive advantage in the game, that's a good way to do it versus just hitting the drop targets, because you do have to hit them several times.
All right, guys, that about wraps this video up. I hope you enjoyed this glimpse into the world of Baby Pack. There's much more to learn. That was just a sample, a small sample of what's going on. We have a lot of work to do with this machine, so there will be subsequent videos where we replace the playfield, the plastics, the rubbers, all of that stuff. I'm learning as I go. I'm thinking about even replacing the plexi or the glass cover because it's got some chipping and stuff, but we're gonna do it all, but it's gonna take a while. So you know what? It works. Let's play it. Let's play it and enjoy it. So I'm gonna go play that. I'm gonna move it into the house. But before I go, I wanna show you this clip from Chasing Nostalgia episode 1 where I was having such an awesome time at Jeff's house. And if you haven't seen episode 1, go check it out. But I was having a ball playing Baby Pack at his house. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Wait, I'm gonna try to sneak around this guy.
Hey, I think you got another pellet. That's good.
Did I? Oh no! Oh crap, I didn't notice only one of the tunnels was open.
Oh yeah!
Oh no, I didn't know that. Think so?
Yeah,
I want to risk it. Okay.
Because that's where you're getting your points.
Oh, that's not the direction I want to go. No! It's close. I have one more guy, so I have one more life here. It could happen. We're gonna clear it right here.
The Vidiot board is very hard to get.
We did it!
Oh, you did it! You gotta see, you get the bonus.
We did it, all right.
Yes, I'm the Baby Pack champ. Well, for now I am.